Pedro Acosta's performance at the Qatar MotoGP rounds was nothing short of mind-blowing. Now, granted his finishing position of ninth was perhaps to be expected after he finished 8th in Saturday's sprint race, but it was his flamboyant, no-holds-barbs riding style that was the highlight of the race. Even taking the limelight away from Marc Marquez's fantastic 4th place finish in his first full-length MotoGP race on the Gresini Ducati. Being interviewed after the race, he was obviously super happy, but crucially added, he saw what the big boys were doing and how they were picking up the bike to save the tyre. So this is how it went down. The man nicknamed the Shark starts 8th on the grid on his gas bike, which is basically a rebranded KTM, but he gets a crap start as his bike gets snaky off the line and he drops down to 11th. Meanwhile, his teammate, Augusto Fernandez, who's already been on that bike for a year, is down in 16th. But after 2 laps, he's up to 8th after putting in the fastest lap of the race so far. Then he gets past Giannantonio into 7th. Then he's up to 6th after passing Bastianini. And then he gets past Aleix Marquez to become the filling in the Marquez brother sandwich. And we see that the KTM stroke gas bike has got a comparable top speed to the Ducati, especially watching the flying Brad Binder, who's doing really well in 2nd place. With 10 laps to go, he gets past Marc Marquez into 4th. And I'll tell you something, there was a clip of Hervé Poncharal, who's his team boss, and he must have been in La La Land. His gas bikes are getting more TV time in one race than they did all of last year. Well, that's what it seems like. Anyway, with 8 laps to go, he starts to gradually drop back, and one assumes that his tyres are going off. But you can't help feel that this guy is a champion in the making. And sometimes in sports, competitors come along and you just can't take your eyes off them. I'm thinking of people like Conor McGregor in the UFC or Messi in football. Now, I don't know if Pedro Acosta is going to reach those heady heights, but I'll tell you something, it isn't half going to be fun watching him. So please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Cheers.